here once again. Greg will go out, and against the Bros is going to try to find a bit of a corner.
Oh my god, he barely lived that molly.
He does get into some safety over into the backside, so he's going to stay pretty healthy through this. Leviathan will also read it defensively. There are still members mid-market, and at 55 seconds, TSM will reposition.
They will
consider shot an acquaintance.
Forward angle on A main. As long as he doesn't commit too hard, he'll be able to
consider him a friend.
Pivoting back over to A, but now he's actually pressing kind of deep, and now I'm a little bit.
Well, the timing.
Might get caught. And indeed, he does. Wardell will
timing, man. Imagine he chilled behind the double stack. They would have never cleared it.
Ange is nearby.
I moved here because Zombs keeps playing ads.
What can you do to stop this?
The answer looks like he's not going to do too much, at least not initially. He's looking to see if anyone will push him into his dark cover, and actually he will reveal his position. Screwface trying to take that as an opportunity to move on through. Flash comes out simultaneously with the knife. One player will be suppressed completely, but that's a player that has already backed away from the site. So the players that are still existing here to hold on to the spike for TSM, very much so still very fine and dandy. Ange, though, able to come around the corner, finds one, but now everything does rest on the shoulders of Ange. And a 1v3 tries to walk forward, and as he does, Wardell finds the easy kill, and TSM control here through the pistol to win the first round.
Yeah, just, you know, having that mid presence early and being able to pick up on Harmon getting aggressive on the A side of the map, being able to convert that into, you know, a vulnerable A site where they have advantage, able to roll it into victory. Big round to win if you're TSM. Just try to, you know, get your footing here early on ascent. Your last lifeline.
Crazy RMS.
For this stage, really. Yeah. Until the last chance comes up. That's, you know, while after Challengers playoffs and
what up, Mike Holder?
You're thinking way long term. So
Easy one first
really
map.
What you need to kind of stick around and be relevant in VCT.
I think TSM will still win the next two. What's the third map? Do you guys know?
Early knife, just to see if there's any information, not just over towards the orb, but it also will allow.
Weird watching these games, even though you usually play in them.
So
Icebox, okay.
Pressure through the middle of the map.
Yeah, makes me want to play.
For a moment, actually, he throws a really nice shock dart out. Does connect onto Leviathan for a significant amount of health. So, job well done as they go Aldrone for shock dart exchange. Subroza walks on in. I don't know if DarkZero are going to fully recognize this as they're trying to collect some more presence over towards this A site, but no, they do not expect it whatsoever. TSM find the first 2 kills, no problem.
Yeah, kind of had to just gamble, right? You don't really have much to work with. They just had to play outside to try to play for retakes. Subroza just sneaks through with his smoke on the switch. And
aren't you guys playing? So we won the first qualifier. We can't play in this one.
Funnel through the doorway and pretty easy pickings for TSM, but to be expected. You know, DZ didn't have anything.
More fun scrimming or rank?
Kind of constant pattern that we see at the beginning of Haz for Valorant.
Oh, specifically playing rank? No, but streaming?
It's like the big test of a team. That's how they handle their bonus round. Because if you win it, all of a sudden you're rolling into a pretty solid lead early in the half. If you don't, then it's just kind of the norm.
Extra big suck, huh? Thanks for the 9 months.
Goes to dictate the pace.
2 clean rounds for TSM. That's the big news overall. So you're able to collect a tally of kills, but beyond that, for DZ, even with their full purchase coming up, you know, they're going to have essentially zeroed out bank accounts. So, I mean, you have to find some value here if you're DarkZero. You can't just keep going through this, you know, chip by chip, kill by kill. You need something significant here. So, yeah, I think you're right for TSM.
Why is your mic muffled? Is my mic muffled right now?
And really, that conversation could just be how many kills do you get. You don't even need to necessarily win the round. Because
it's just the way I talk.
They're going to be hard-pressed to purchase going into the 4th.
Sure. We are going to see TSM just kind of take their time and look to maybe work some mid control at the back of this drone.
He avoided the knife. He waited for the drone. The mind games.
On Gelato and Market, which will clear both of those. But Screwface, of course, playing behind.
I think TSM will win Ascent. We'll see. Hornet, thanks for the prime.
Wall will now go up to secure market control. TSM won it, but now they're already a player behind, and there's a good defense in place here for DZ on B site.
Spike is actually going to make its way back and then be dropped over through the spawn. So TSM really trying to value some early information.
As a Mike days.
Early anymore. I mean, we have 45 seconds left. You've got to collect this if you're Leviathan and start to make a play. It looks like for TSM.
I don't know why KO's holding the stage while at mid. Like, he should just book it to fucking B, no?
Yeah, but now Subroza's been detected and silenced. And so now Harmon knows they're probably trying to split B. That's why he's spamming this B lobby area. He knows.
Harmon has his dart in 3 seconds.
Such a good read in the situation thanks to his drone timing earlier in the round. Now we just witnessed there from the knife.
Paranoia does make its way forward. Harmon only able to find one. Leviathan could trade. Ange on the site completely by themselves, but that'll be fine. Finds the first and the second.
Oh my god, Angie.
Absolutely. And DarkZero able to only essentially just give away a single kill. Beautiful play from Ange.
Yeah, again, it's just great play from DZ. I mean, to be able to, you know, play
That's the
off
spacing
of
though.
TSM
The guys on
with
lane.
control. They found the perfect
Too much gap between them, like one by one. Like Hayes is still holding the spawn smoke, even though his teammates coming on market, and his other teammates running up lane. It's like his teammate Lane has to win that 1v1, honestly. He's like not going for the trade.
Had such a good understanding of what was coming their way, and they had the defense in place to handle it. So good first round here from DZ, but now it's full buy versus full buy. Let's see where we're at.
Early recon bolt does scout out Bang, but Bang had essentially made his position revealed when he tossed out the Lear, so not much gain, not much lost. It's an early battle for what's happening over through B main at the moment, and for TSM, they're happy to keep poking and prodding and seeing if they can maybe pull out some more utility.
Yeah, we can see that they're trying to have some presence with subroza here over on the A side of the map. You know, laying the smoke down on switch, just kind of making them think that.
Hey Dad, do you have a good AIM Labs playlist recommendation?
What up, dude? I'm making a playlist actually. I'll have one in like 2 days. Unicorny, thank you for the prime. You wait 2 days for me.
I know that TSM are having to play fairly back. The only thing they don't really know about is how deep TSM could be up middle. Screwface is having to just kind of watch it from defensive back halls. But other than that, they have good intel on both lobby areas.
Yeah, exclamation mark playlist for my Spotify. If we're cash, thanks for the prime. Shine, thanks for the prime.
Operator in hand.
What up, Vic?
Again.
Dude, the Odin.
But it is throw enough consideration for TSM to back up, and now that the knife has actually been played out, it does look like TSM wants to rotate.
It feels kind of awkward seeing like Sage opping. Like when we ran Sage on Ascent a long time ago, we kind of had Sage as like the one kind of running in, like chucking a slow, can't be Kevin, and Sage can like wall a choke, almost like a entry, like a duelist or something.
This is going to be a really difficult spot for TSM. Time can be a problem. 10 seconds on the clock. You have to stick for a plant.
And again, they have Omen and Reyna doing it.
And how about a third? But the spike actually does get dropped for a moment. Bang able to recover and still plant just in the nick of time. So now 2v3 situation. DarkZero need to find a way to retake, and they've snuck right past the Aldrin. At least initially, subroza finds their 4th elimination, and Bang cleans up the 5th and final. TSM go up 3-1.
Yeah, I think
they got stalled out for so long, and they decided to go ahead and swing over to A. Koler
Yuri, thanks for the prime.
The smoke, and you start to get a little bit concerned for TSM because the time's running low. They're getting disrupted on the spike plant, but subroza making big plays yet again here, just sweeping through the side, getting such key frags to allow the spike to eventually go down. Then he just holds off the retake. A big quad kill.
God damn.
Again, subroza was the catalyst for TSM's success when they did get it on that previous map, especially defensively. So to see him have a big play here, it's nice. I mean, it means that he's keeping that good form going forward.
Gets a nice little angle.
SXG Sage, thanks for the prime.
That's kind of whatever.
This Odin shit, dude.
The way through B main, they already find Ainge, no worries. 5v4, huge arsenal advantage of course, up superiority galore. Wardell able to go up top. Harmon misses the chance for the Sheriff to get into play. And Subroza.
How much of an impact did the economy update have on your strats?
It didn't make much of a difference for us, honestly. I was even talking to one of the Riot people about it. Like, we don't spam utility anyways, so I think we're pretty efficient. And
oh yeah, absolutely. This is exactly
don't waste utility, so it wasn't too much of a problem for us.
Win them confidently without losing too much along the way. Keep that economy strong. Keep yourself with buying power throughout the entirety of the half.
Easy last buy to get back in the half.
Now they have plenty of ults in play as well, 4 to be exact. So they definitely have a lot going for them here. They're playing patient. They're, you know, getting some nice early presence, at least on one area of the map, whether they be mid or a
There's
lobby.
some stacked on ults, though. That's how the game snowballs, dude. Economy, ults, get ults and ults and ults and ults. Where's not with Haven?
So far, early hunters here are going to be called out here.
Oh my timing, dude.
Not just one,
it's just crazy. They're both walking through smokes. It's just literally like a timing game. Like you're risking the RNG.
Of course, Reed this finds the kill, and that is a
let's say how to read.
But more importantly, at least for DZ, they're able to largely hold on to the site. Bang, I was going to say, is starting to influence that the other direction. He will find one, but Koler still.
Oh my god.
Would have to go all 5 though. This is a 1v3.
The heck, 86 hours. Thank you.
Especially as the spike starts to rotate to B.
Yeah. And Hayes has already pushed all the way up middle to back hall, so I mean he has a good read of the situation. Really, the only way back
into the
middle, but eventually, I'm sure Hayes will understand that timing and at least relay that to his teammates to be watching.
I don't know what Energy's problem is.
Right now
I think.
walk through link.
I don't know.
So
Everyone says they're like the
looking
most
save an
potential
operator,
roster or
but
something, or
play the
stacked
map.
roster,
TSM
but
should jump up to 5 no problem. And yeah, I
something's
feel like
going
these
wrong,
little
obviously, if
aggressive
that's the
work
case.
plays that subroza's making onto A
30
site, whether they
seconds
use it or not, and is the story. But he's just having so much impact on rounds by making that happen. They either use it to actually take the site, or they use it to, you know, be able to get presence elsewhere on the map simultaneously. So they're definitely getting a lot of value out of subroza making these timings on the A side of the map.
David, thanks for the 3 months.
Credit to Leviathan. Able to be the least open up the door with the Hunter's Fury to allow that play to occur. So, comfortable 5 here for TSM. And I would say, just as far as the tally is concerned, you know, of course, TSM historically great in this map for DarkZero defense.
Ashcardy thinks the performance.
The aim is to try to get 5. That's where they've kind of hit the mark on all of their matches previously, and they've been able to do so with pretty great success. Not just
LCHS Magic, thank you.
And being able to also secure the map beyond that. So,
Dude,
it has to be the goal, but the problem here is DarkZero.
I don't understand.
Have the operator to play with you. I feel like maybe some pistol or maybe SMG upgrades. But largely, it's going to be pretty much a save round coming up.
Sure.
Leviathan? He's definitely an upgrade for them.
That situation. Anderson having a cold start here. Definitely not like him. Normally the guy that's doing the heavy lifting for this team, and he will have a Spectre coming into this round. He's the biggest investment besides the saved operator that goes to
Dude, it is the same bots.
Everybody else is up upgraded pistols here. TSM looking to maybe get
It is the same bots. When I start recognizing this stuff, I'm going to ban them. General Mars, thank you for the prime.
Actually decide just to play back.
Stack here from the side of DZ in B main. Bang playing pretty cautious around this corner. Understanding this very well.
And no jet on ascent.
We'll make sure he's got the play on his position. It's gonna get scouted out here, although maybe not. Wait, the flash comes out. I think Bang's still read this. Yeah, he has. Finds the first. Able to dismiss away towards safety. TSM will be happy with the first blood and then back away.
Wait, did TSM change their ascent comp?
He's got up top towards heaven as an operator exchange happens once out of A.
From the other day?
Oof.
Yeah, just big plays here from TSM. Great management of everything going on essentially over towards the B lobby area. Bang playing it perfectly there with Leviathan to get his kills, stay safe. Spike will now go down A. Ainge all alone here. Gonna get spotted out by Leviathan. Not much he can really do at this point.
Yeah, it sounds about right. That little cursor shake up. Recon bolt pushing him back. I mean, yeah, there's not much you can do. Maybe find a kill. No, not going to happen. So another flawless round. That's 3 times now that we've been able to say that for TSM. Playing up against the eco of DarkZero. They are not interested in giving away much, if anything, when they've got
Remedy, thanks for the tier 1. Dude,
they're basically firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah.
Look at the
all these
scoreboard.
accounts,
the wardell, all 1 frag apart. 7 frags or better. They're out fragging everyone on DZ. Again, Anderson yet to
they
get
like
on
random
board.
shit. They don't follow me. I'm just gonna start banning them. I think they're bots, dude.
Just the combination of TSM playing some nice, you know, map control play. You know, trading so efficiently. Not even really trading as much as they're just sweeping through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to do this, but I'm gonna turn it on follower only.
Screwface just sits in the slow arm, gets rewarded for it. High risk, high reward. Takes.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You don't have to, I got it. It's follower only now.
Must win for it if you want to stay in this map.
Oh yeah, that's for certain. That's a good way to kick things off there. Getting that opening pick. Subroza crossing into A lobby here. Ainge looking to try to keep tabs on the situation.
I like this. Yeah, disables limit.
Almost gets caught, able to get away. Uses smoke for cover to escape. Subroza trying to put the pressure on here with the smoke on the door, as well as a paranoia thrown into sight. Leviathan also followed that up with some shock darts, but this is just presence. They're not actually looking to attack here. They're just looking to maybe throw a bit of a fake, hold people in place, maybe cause a rotation. As they're really looking to try to attack onto this B side now.
Yeah, the 0 point, I don't think it actually caught anybody, so this is very confident for DarkZero. This is nothing but a fake. And while the Empress does get popped, and the snake bites will block entry. That's unbelievable control, even beyond just the barrier orb, which is going to dissipate here sooner rather than later.
Those snake bites completely counter the barrier going down. I mean, they just.
What is my Tesla arriving, huh?
Thanks to those snake bites.
I'm not getting a Tesla. Alien, thank you for the prime.
There with the operator, and yeah, this round's done. Easy have handled this round perfectly.
Yeah, I think that wall is pretty bad. That's all that 100 Thieves used to do too. Okay, KT, thanks for the prime.
I mean, just the value from Screwface, getting that opening knife to read that.
No, I'm not getting any
player.
fire.
He sees everything in A lobby once he gets detection off of the 0-point knife. So that just gives you that extra boost of confidence. I mean, how many times would you have a recon bolt be used in the same way and not find the information because it gets deleted? All you gotta do is throw a knife against the wall in front of you, and you get a chance to see how many people are actually at the front door.
Yeah.
Zombs copied me. His comes like next week or something.
From TSM, which might, throw the fake on A, wall up, just isolate the player inside B side by just coming up together through the lane. You know that DC do not have, like a killjoy, so you don't have to like worry about running through nano swarms or anything along those lines. The problem is, though, you have Anderson there at snake bites, and they did.
This half's already pretty good with TSM getting 6 on attack. Yeah, I think this map is really defense sided. So
I like that, Anderson's smart about it. Like, he's used his wall.
Difference between C7 T8.
B sometimes.
C7's front engine, T8's mid engine.
And it's making it hard for TSM to read, and those snake bites are just so well placed. I mean, again, it's one of those situations where DZ again get like a good read of the situation.
The new Vandal?
Accordingly.
Nah, I don't like the noise.
Second round the board, but TSM are still having.
I'm still thinking about.
Here. I mean,
Audible or off? Thanks to the 5 gifted.
Really been crushing it early on here, and they could just keep it.
Still thinking about getting the sheriff.
They'll be just fine. Again, they're.
But I want the iron sheriff, man.
Here, particularly TSM's in this map at least.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot for DarkZero to start chipping into this half. I mean, you still had wardell at 9K, hazed at 9K. I mean, there's plenty of money for the next foreseeable future. It's gonna have to be more convincing defensive rounds like that for DarkZero to even think about an advantage at any point in time through the last couple of rounds we have here. But still potential, like you mentioned, I think you have to look at the lineups tally and say we need to get at least 4 defensive.
Need to get water.
5 would be great. It's still on the play. It's still in play. It's still on the table for sure.
Subroza missing the hop there to try to get the elevated angle on A main, as we do have Screwface actually holding on to that. Meantime, TSM are taking mid control here, using the lockdown to ensure that they get mid control, or at least knock anybody off from watching whether or not they're going market or gelato. Meantime, they're trying to attack into A lobby. They push Screwface off. They will draw him back.
What the fuck?
Survives through the chainment. But Angel, wardell over the top. Uses the wall, finds an angle. It's the first blood. Subroza finds a second beyond that. That clicks some clearance over towards tree.
All right. We're good icebox. Good icebox, man.
Also put some pressure with Leviathan Zoden over towards heaven. Retake now for.
What's it doing this?
Not really a lot of tools to play with. You got a Hunter's Fury, but it's going to go in pretty blindly, and you have to hope that there's going to be quick follow-up. Wardell up top, misses a shot.
This team, did you just talk about an attack pause?
Now Koler trying to make their way through. But
what are they doing? How we can counter it? Maybe look at like what ults they're going to have. Maybe try to figure out. Their coach is going over like
likely just survive and get away with it.
Something. They have a coach.
Good job.
Audie Daddy, thank you for the prime.
Lay into that A side. Screwface was just so uncomfortable there. They never really gave him a chance to do much. They just closed him in so
Crispy Jose, thanks for the 5 months. What up?
They will get that round under their belts. They're now up 7-2, and
yeah, sometimes you can take a timeout and literally say nothing.
Feel for things here on Asuna. It's been their bread and butter map at times. They've had a couple of struggles.
Checking my permanent up because I'm moving tomorrow, but I'm watching it instead. Oh, dude, moving is such a pain. Juicy, thanks for the prime.
Really get it going here.
So tedious to pack everything.
Buy a piece of real estate to stand on. Not gonna happen. And Anderson again, just gets a chance to punish Wardell, not able to, and you wonder what you could have maybe found as the retake was trying to be there, getting rid of the operator off the table, but couldn't quite successfully convert.
Move 15 times in the same state. What?
Full purchase here for DarkZero's defense, and Anderson has said, "All right, enough nonsense over here through A. Let's make you deal with this Viper Spit before you could even take a look over it once again." But honestly, for Noble, or pardon me, for
2015 Fnatic style, yeah.
Just a touch here.
All off my go kill.
There is a chance where Harmon nearly is able to punish with the Hunter's Fury, just a bit wide with it.
Yeah, I mean, TSM are just trying to, keep their presence all across the map right now. They're trying to maybe poke and prod, get a little bit of control towards B lobby. Still trying to keep their presence over at A main despite the Viper Spit being in.
I don't know, Polish way. It's hard to say like how much influence they have.
It just depends on how much Anderson.
How old do you think your viewers are?
Drone being used out in middle.
I don't know.
They know that TSM aren't taking any mid control.
Everyone type your age.
Likely focused towards B lobby. Definitely has some utility in place to deal with it.
All right, so now they know at least who is knocking on the front door.
Sounds about right.
The spike is not a part of this play, and DarkZero are still
there's a lot of
pretty strongly with Anderson inside his own Viper's pit. And
there's a lot of trolls.
Holding on to tree. 30 seconds left. The Spike is trying to make a rotation. This is gonna have to be super clean from TSM.
That sounds right. It's like 14 to 27, 28 maybe.
Here comes the play.
28, yeah.
Still not here.
On average, 14 to 30.
In just a second. How about the third? And the Spike's not going to be able to get here whatsoever. The delay is just too lengthy for TSM, and the round is going to be won by DarkZero off the game clock.
Imagine DZ get like 5 rounds.
Really good timing.
Then we got a game.
You have the Viper's Pit, which kind of guarantees you a lobby control. You don't really have to worry about that. They have a really good use of the drone from Harmon up middle.
I mean, you had a Siva lane in Columbus when you played on Conquest. Oh, the good old MLG lands.
Have been taken. He didn't see anybody, working up catwalk towards tree position, and so they could just kind of entrench on this B side, and yeah, just great tactics through and through from that point forward. Able to get them a 3rd round on the board, so showing some signs of life here, winning 2 of the last 3 at the end of this first half, putting themselves in the hunt. To have a couple of ults in play coming into this next round as well.
Dude, Screwface has been opping so much on KO.
Indeed we have.
Wardell is a little bit more cautious of it this time, but that is a valuable knife. It'll actually read almost every single TSM member that's over there, which actually is almost every single TSM member. It's just subroza who's not a part of this play. Koler is going to actually scout out this player hiding just beyond the archway. Spam shots will come through, but it will result in only a little bit of damage on Bang, as everyone will still stay healthily alive.
Yeah, I think Bang took a little bit of damage, but nothing.
Yeah, what the fuck did I just read, dude?
We are going to see now TSM looking to reinforce A. They're actually using these op shots that allow
playing video games or doing whatever is not a waste of time if you spent that time enjoying it, you know?
Just backpedal off that. Just look for the A split. There are some Asher stars.
Like nothing is a waste of time if you enjoyed it.
A little bit careful. That knife goes out a really good time over towards Cat detects 3 people. That's great for Screwface. They get a good read of the situation. And they have a good defense in position. They're already rotating. They even had the flank from Koler through the B.
Ain't no one play Val for fun. That's true. Nobody enjoys playing rank though.
Recon dart allows them forward. How did you let hazed get 2? A little bit of miscommunication between Anderson and Harmon of who's going to deal with the recon bolt. Screwface forced to find a kill, and he provides. Null has.
That's not a waste of your time if you're having fun.
Leviathan going to toss a shot dart up top, and Wardell just watching the angle the entire time will not miss that. So now a 4v2 situation, and DarkZero, after an initial brilliant read on the play, come up a bit empty, and an opportunity for TSM to go down to 8, and it's looking good for it. Koler up top will have to do something if they even want to go.
That's a save. He's 7 HP. Why is he still standing there? Oh my god, he's gonna be holding.
They're gonna have to play for a 4th round coming up next.
Yeah, that is kind of a tough pill to swallow, because I mean, while I'm sitting here kind of watching the round play out, I'm liking everything I'm seeing out of DarkZero there. I mean, once again, they kind of deny mid-control access. They get a good read. They have Koler pressing through B lobby.
Sound like a Fortnite player sometimes?
Into the lane
really?
In the middle, so it seems like he's going to have a quick flanking
What does that
option,
mean?
or at least, be able to confirm that they are indeed
It was Anderson.
To A side, and they could have the good
0-8.
Yeah,
Didn't he have like 30 kills in the first round?
About this recon bolt, and Hayes just
God damn.
capitalizes on. I mean, that's just something you don't really account for happening.
Just popping off first map, dude.
Tough round to swill for sure right there for DZ, but they still have a chance with full purchases coming into play for this final round of the half. But TSM have
falling asleep like I am right now, dude.
their dominance here on the
I didn't really sleep much last night.
Harmon playing on top of the site. Leviathan trying to clear, and well, he's actually been able to take down.
And his half just snowballed.
Screwface was able to hit the null, so he actually could still come up into play here. Seekers are going to try to allow this to happen. Spam shots for Koler. So honestly, if you feel like you're being trapped up by the Hunter's Fury, this is a good way to kind of keep your life. And
hazed because he's worried about DSS.
Plus the shots from Angel find 2.
Yeah, I was worried.
Oh my,
they weren't gonna make it through, man.
I don't know how premeditated this was to get the Nolan just to save a life, or if it was just to stop a play. But regardless, Screwface is right back in the mix, and DarkZero have a 4-on-2.
They also cleared out A main right now with the Trailblazer, so they have a pretty good idea that it's probably middle or B side. Anderson's just trying to anchor in on B side buy time for the rotation here, as Hayes and Bang trying to still make something of this round. It's the final round of the half, so they're certainly trying to make the best play that they can. Bang trying to pressure back, also clear. No one playing straight up is probably not going to lead to a victory. Has to take a risk, but it gets caught. Wow. And now that's going to be it there. DZ right here at the end of the half, started to get a couple of things
The
going.
first game lightly and using it in practice strats, and the last two taking serious.
After a short break.
I don't even know what that means, dude. The rest of their year is on the line here. Why would they not try or take it serious? Fall through last chance? No, I don't think they have any points, dude. To qualify through last chance. What's this halftime break? It's so long. You faced ulted after being hit by civil so he could get res. Wait, what the fuck, really? That's 5-head. I didn't even realize. What the fuck? The storms just updated? Check this shit out. At 8? Oh. Bro, what? 23 minutes? I got debated. I was about to open the game. Would you learn from playing against Xset? That they gamble a lot? They're good, but they gamble a lot. Have to let them not read us. Oh, they seem to offer you conscious support during the beginning of VALORANT. Yeah, we were talking to a lot of different orgs before we fixed Sentinels. Ellis Cross, thanks for the prime. In my shop yesterday, I did not have the Ion Share. I'm losing my mind, dude. Like, do I even want the skin anymore? I don't know. Like, what's going on? I'm in Team Suka Zombs, but I think he's talking in his chat too. What do you like so much about the Iron Sheriff? I don't know, dude. I just think it's the cleanest sheriff. You think the new sheriff is better than the Ion? What is better, man? What's on Bang? I don't think I've ever had a Bang energy drink.
Welcome back. A tight affair. I mean, honestly speaking, it really is here, as TSM had a really strong handle on the first part of the first half, but DarkZero able to recover 3 of the final 5 rounds to make the score relatively close. So an 8-4 tally will swap the sides, and TSM get the flex now defensively.
Yeah, it's that 4-round stretch in the middle of the half that really is what kept TSM on top here. And a couple of those rounds are really close, to be honest with you. I think like subroza had like a big quad kill on A site to lock in one of them. So honestly, the game feels a bit closer than the scoreboard indicates. And it's no knock on anybody on the server. I just feel like Easy maybe could have gotten 5 or 6 rounds there. If it wasn't for some big individual plays from subroza and co. But still a pretty good half from TSM.
I don't remember their own sheriff.
Trying to fight out.
The Kobe games thanks for the prime, but I've never dodged.
Feels almost like a
one pistol DZ and we've got a game, dude.
At each other out the gates and see who wins the battles.
Yeah, just trying to play off that
undetermined.
If you get one sponsored by a company, which one would it be?
Seen that come through before. MVP of that round. Wardell wants to maybe play off his wall a little bit wider. Shuts the door on a play through middle, but
Like, you gotta think smart about this one, dude. Like, I would want something like that, like esports players don't have.
Might as well. Plenty of time left.
You know, like,
now has to kind of keep tabs. That spot a player
like imagine like a, like, you know, like F1 drivers got like Richard Mill or like Rolex or something, like, you know, like a Patek or.
Bot is able to send one in response. Shock dart actually sidestepped by wardell.
Imagine that, dude. Like next level.
Trying to still work their way in collectively. Wardell in the corner does not find the first. So now it is just down to the Leviathan. Shock dart, well placed. Anderson will fall. That is not the spike planted either. So now Harmon has to collect and consider if he wants to even go for the play. Leviathan close to a recon dart if he wants it. But instead is going to take the wide peek and finds Harmon stuck in the corner. And Leviathan able to clutch things up with the pistol for TSM.
Yeah, it's a big concern at first for TSM because I felt like that, you know, lobby smoke came late. They were so low on health on the rotation. Subroza, like you said, got dinked on his way to the ramp to help out Wardell on the site. So I felt a little bit worried for TSM. But such a great play from Leviathan. Perfectly placed shock dart. Know that they were low on HP.
Some shock darts
to stop the spike from being planted. And then, yeah, Leviathan comes in.
Zombs? Everyone's coming in here just telling me how Zombs playing ads. Yes, dude, that's all he does is spam 3-minute ads every 5 minutes.
Big pistol for TSM to gain some more space, though. I mean, DarkZero was starting to put together a good defense. Winning that pistol would have been huge for DarkZero trying to recover this map in total, but now it's going to be a little bit more hard press, especially going into this next round with just
man's already a multi-millionaire. Crazy. Thank you for the 7 months, though.
Them a chance to get in pretty quickly, and there it goes up on top, and hazed will fall. The collective shots almost act like a firing range for DarkZero. Subroza
plays on for the prize money. What do you mean?
Side, but his position will be.
What's that even mean?
How about it? The regrowth comes in.
Crowd exposed you.
That, the spike is planted pretty darn safely.
What?
Indeed it is, and they have good positioning.
Do you even understand what that means? Motest, thanks for the prime.
Getting pressured hugely by the fragment there, barely stays alive.
Make the 100K a month like you. I don't make 100K a month, bro. I don't know what you're saying.
Everything going according to plan as far as they're concerned.
He clarified himself today. He said me and TENZ combined maybe do. I said, yeah, that's probably true. Tyson gets like 90% of that. I make like 10% of that. Like that's.
Honestly, I mean, it's just the simple fact that Wardell is able to stay alive.
Yeah.
Allows them a chance to keep holding onto the side.
You feared for him a little bit there. Like, if he goes down with Hayes also having been caught, it gives maybe a chance for DZ to gather up together, get some A-Heaven control, maybe pick up a fallen weapon and make it interesting. But instead, Wardell maintains control of that area, survives the fragment, and TSM able to clamp down on the side afterwards. But now it all comes down to whether or not they convert this bonus or not. If they can, you feel like this might be all she wrote soon. If somehow DZ get this, get the first full buy, we're back into a close contest.
Yep. Early knife information over through tree. Actually does scout out the Subroza's in the play, but TSM just aggressive right into Angel's face. Finds the kill. No chance for a trade.
Any smilers in chat? Any smilers in chat?
Very early here. DZ trying to use this to work on in towards the A site, but Subroza has stuck around the backside of this. That's what I was about to say. There is still a lot of space here that TSM can work with. Flash will
this is the spot. This is the angle of destiny. Chase everything.
Right. But granted, Koler Anderson able to find a couple kills. Hayes keeps things interesting by finding one in response, and then Wardell gets.
Where'd everyone go? Hale's flanking, but Harmon just decided, see y'all later.
I feel like that needed to be at least a bit deeper to at least get you to the generator. But look at this, Screwface able to get the flank through heaven, gets a kill. Spike's already swung to B lobby. It's going to get planted. He's going to have the ability to maybe get back into defending spawn and still help reinforce this B site when it's all said and done. Screwface may have just saved the day after a rough ride.
That looks so weird, dude. Why didn't he just kill both of them back turn? Like,
they still might be able to pull this thing off.
Why did...
At the same rate, though, I think TSM fans are probably thankful that Screwface didn't find 2 kills, so it is still doable.
But they didn't move. The enemies are looking away or impossible with it. That's when they move, right?
Also going to come through. Slow or placed right on top of both B main and over through main. Harmon in trouble. Not going to get any help here, though. Bang able to find the kill. Recovers all of the health. Screwface up top.
Maybe I missaw it. I thought he started spraying the body of the first one.
That's going to push them off the spike for now. Also has a flashbang to use. Tries to go over the top with it. Don't know if it fully actually connected. Finds Ronaldo in the corner.
Okay. Who cares? Who cares? He kills him and he can't even see him.
That's a heck of a way to recover. DarkZero, stay alive.
Good way to recover that one.
Big round from Screwface. The heaven flank to kick it off.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you
he
said,
did.
almost
He
gets a
whiffed the
second
first one.
kill
Oh,
there.
okay, never mind. That's
And then
that I
just beautiful use
don't
of
even
the
know what I'm
frag
saying,
and
dude. Yeah, the
flash,
stage is
beautiful
moving.
wall
That shit is
spam.
hard. That's why.
Unbelievable play from Screwface there to reel
He's
that one
fine, he's
back
fine,
in
he's-
after that Viper's pick kind of failed them on the A side.
I didn't realize he shot the
That
first
was,
bullets at the
At the end
stage.
of the day, still just a bonus round from TSM,
the
right?
bonus,
So they
yeah.
can still get the full body.
Yeah, he started
round
moving.
for Wardell.
It is, dude.
So
Shooting
still
people
a
from
big chance
behind
for DZ to
in this
top
game
that.
is so hard.
Well, the good
Because
news,
people,
I would say,
like-
after the anti-eco comes in, I mean, subroza actually cannot
Oh.
fully afford. Wardell will go into the operator.
People
Subroza
like
just
move
has the share.
like so
He's
quickly in this
responsible
game.
for
Like they
watching
change
the
direction
game,
and
so gonna
shit.
need some assistance from Bane. That communication and coordination is gonna have to be top tier, as they're gonna be a little bit hard pressed as the only two members over towards Zeta.
This guy's like spamming his own message constantly, trying to make a copy pasta.
Yeah,
Like,
Screwface
bro,
going
nobody
to the
wants to
lobby.
type
There's a
that
team
out.
following into
Nobody
it.
wants to
Seems
even
like
copy that.
he takes it up than anything here from TSM. Obviously, Leviathan will be able to spot it with the Odin and try to span through the smoke and see what damage and kills he might be able to get, but really definitely playing more for the retake as they start coming in. They've been a little down on several plays.
Okay, pancake.
That's for sure.
Yeah, and the nano swarm behind it also.
Hands
putting
down
a
bad
little
in my
punch
chat
into
right now. You know what I'm
play.
saying? Look.
There is the regrowth that they needed.
Aw.
But
Anderson.
just sneaks into market, finds two. Snakebite will deny any rotation.
Bro, how's this guy
Also,
walking into market behind him?
I don't know. He's killing them all. Get yourself an ace.
I don't think
What the
Leviathan ever
fuck?
goes down. And
I'm
there's so
actually
many different
curious
forms of
about
smoke.
Oh!
There. Anderson for another.
Oh!
Looking
He's
for the
gonna
No. Bang's gonna clutch it now.
Oh, we got
And
lurking
from behind.
Angie.
I
Angie
don't know if he saw the
lurking.
snakebite down, I'm
Yeah,
not
me
gonna
neither.
lie.
With the smoke on top of smoke, it's very possible that you wouldn't see that on the floor. I don't know, or it'd be hard to detect. And this is big because we talked about how Anderson was having such a cold start to the game. I think he only had like, I think he was 0-6 or something at one point. So
Yeah,
he's
he was
really
0-9,
come back
I
into
think,
full
exactly.
force. What a round here to just somehow dance around that smoke.
Yeah, there's no
Oh, he also
gliding.
got flashed,
Yeah.
too. So he definitely probably did not realize he was sitting in front of a snake bite. Between that and the decay and being flashed, I mean, good luck, buddy.
Damn, TSM on eco. Like, DZ could bring this
Now it's a
back.
Save from TSM, a chance for DZ to get up to 7.
Shut up, Moaz. I'm sorry to hear that.
What a series. We've had two.
Dude, I was hoping this
absolute
match would be
nail
quick so I
biters.
could, like, low-key take a nap
This
and then
one
play
is
ranked later.
anything but close to being done. That much feels for sure. TSM, though, looking to get aggressive through mid-map. Aldrone will free them up. Harmon very aware that this could be a play. It just comes down to timing here, as Screwface is also a part of this.
Yeah.
And, oh, Screwface
Oh.
looks around at the wrong time.
Uh-oh.
This could go
Uh-oh.
catastrophically wrong. The first shot for Bang is good.
A 4
Wall
flank.
goes up.
He's gonna
DZ
peek,
are
donate
not committing to
guns.
getting onto the site. They want to try to
Take
fight
a site, take
through
a
the
site. Get out of there,
alleyway.
bro.
Does
Tell
he
your
place
homie
the
to get
flank?
off the
That's right. Ace
drone.
finds another. Aim's not able to find anything. And TSM sneaky play through the middle has panned out to a 5.
Ain't nobody gonna tell the poor Sova, hey, by the way, they're flanking. And they're getting Killjoy ulted. Holy fuck, they're getting pinched. Ooh, that was a bad death by Leviathan, though. He's the only one containing.
One elimination. He'll be able to play up top in towards heaven. Anderson low.
Ah, TSM still wants this,
They try
though.
to get pushed out, and Bank's gonna find this kill, no problem.
Poor
Oh my
Harmon.
goodness, it is
Harmon Miller.
a literal quarter of a second away
He's
from
like,
being
bro,
red,
what
but
the
Screwface
fuck?
turns around right as TSM breaches the corner. Unreal.
I just feel like they got so disjointed after they lost that first player too. It's like they couldn't really commit either way. It's like half of them wanted to try to defend the flank and half wanted to try to take the site, and they just seemed like, I don't know. It's like one of the few times I've seen them get a little bit sloppy on their team play and how to handle this, because surely they knew that more players are coming. That's obviously kind of lucky that Hayes gets that one. But again, I'm kind of surprised. Once you know you're getting flanked that heavily, I'm surprised you're not just all committing the site, making sure you're getting at least control of that. I don't know. Like, it just seemed like something kind of went haywire there. Obviously, a great play from TSM on the flank, great kills, but I feel like
Don't fall asleep.
kind of slipped a little bit in that one.
I have the spike.
Hey, who knows? Maybe it's just some of the
Like,
things that
hardly
Screwface
slept last
doesn't really
night.
know how many players are coming around because he's
Like
in the
3
middle of
hours.
picking up the ultimate orb. It could just be, maybe that's just a lurker. You know, they just don't know what's on the site. They were setting
Struggle.
up to take the site. I mean, the Aldrun was out, the recon bolt was out. Everything was setting up for their initial take, and they just got kind of lost on what was in front and what was obviously most importantly behind. So now DarkZero in a really interesting spot.
Top
They
of
need to
10
pull
minutes?
it down.
Alright, alright.
Here the Seekers will assist to take down Wardell.
From me, sir. Thanks for the 4 months.
The Bros' position will also be mostly compromised. Paranoid to keep his life a little while longer, but
Oh, yeah, that's why I don't think-
finds their second, and DarkZero are on the site.
No, I didn't go to the
Really
gym.
good A-split pressure here from DarkZero. really putting that pressure on Tree, catching Wardell, coming in through main, taking down Subroza in the site. Subroza
So maybe Ado's trying to think through the run.
his paranoia and maneuvering around, but at the end of the day, still
Police stream. Fuck no. What the hell?
Easy will kind of put that round behind them, and now they'll get their 7th. Get a little bit of a bit of a reset onto TSM, so to speak. They will maintain all of their weapons. They have 3.
I will after this map. I'll take a nap and then I'll go live late. To play ranked. I think that's the play. Because if I play ranked like this, I'm gonna just lose everything.
Coming into this,
Not gonna be.
they can still put a bit of a run here.
Yeah. I mean, taking off the Odin is also a pretty big key to the puzzle as well, I think, just generally speaking, to kind of make sure that TSM is not going to feel comfortable on any part of the map as they go into this next round.
Yeah, not at all.
But it's a dicey take initially. I mean, if Wardell finds one in the koler there, Leviathan's got extra space to work with. Subroza doesn't have to.
You already lose everything. Okay.
Really, for me, the fact that koler gets the first, it essentially allows him to go.
Think you're hella bored.
After that point.
I'm not too invested in this game.
It's just, you know, DZ's on the attacking side. They're playing a very high utility composition.
I want to play,
They have
dude.
a lot of different tools they can work with as far as like blocking vision, flashing, making it uncomfortable for TSM to hold certain areas.
The closed qualifiers are going to be good.
That the operator's in play, but they're old. They've also got Bang forward. Okay, so TSM able to establish some control from mid-map. They also forced out the Hunter's Fury, which really doesn't find much of anything. So it's another major tool off the table in a 3v4.
Tentilla, thanks for 3 months. It has been a minute.
Yeah, it's left A open, so there's a very good chance that DZ will go ahead and take control of that. They're going to have Viper's Pit for post play.
Use a 3v3.
Potential to also use Cosmic Divide if they so choose. But if Anderson get this spike down and pop the Viper's Pit...
Wait, really? Absolute?
Now, let's get this DZ win for the 2 meters VIP point.
Holy shit, really, Tiny Winner?
They know they have control now. Spike will go down.
Wait, is he okay,
Viper's Pit will go
Absolute?
into play,
Is there a clip of
making
it or
this retake
something?
A little bit more difficult on TSM.
Oh, wait, my phone's about to die.
Got the Nebula to block out this entry to the doorway on the side, and one more star up top. And the Aldrone actually will read that, yeah, Leviathan is up here. Shock darts are going to be exchanged. Leviathan,
Dude, it's hot here in Texas right now.
on it. Able to find Harmon, no problem. 4v2 situation. TSM still needing to find a way on it. But Anderson, slow start from him in the game. Could he be the hero that DarkZero is going to need? Ainge is also playing from deep inside of A main. Time is becoming a bit of a problem. Some spam shots do connect to Anderson, but stays alive through it. Finds one elimination. Able to come through. Finds the second beyond.
Oh my god.
Is the hero play still here and well? Hazed will find the elimination, but time is up. 2v4 is going to be good for DarkZero.
Oh my goodness, man. What a close round because Leviathan's doing all the right things. He gets his spam kill to the floor of heaven. He then clears out under heaven with the drone. They have a pretty good lay of the land as far as where, you know, DZ players can be. But it's just Anderson being ever so crafty inside the Viper's Pit, making the perfect maneuvers around the generator.
I was watching the clip.
Kills, and now allowing his teammate to finish the job.
So I need to figure out when I'm hanging out with him.
Denying any defusal attempt from TSM. And now TSM's lead
TSM's
is broke.
broke.
They're only 3 ahead. They're having to take a sheriff round here, so a great chance
Hailed,
to
one off
move
Sky
closer and closer to double digits and keeping this a close contest.
Got zoned out? No, I was watching the clip on my phone, sorry.
This
is cringe to watch. What happened?
Let's not get flanked. Let's just make sure that we keep TSM in front of us. That's the whole.
Sorry, you on the stream. I think I just saw Ange luck on one of the TSM members. Don't worry about it, bro. I don't.
Very close round. I mean,
Let's not do this Dan M shit.
for sure for TSM. As now they try to do a little bit of an eco push into B lobby. They go 1 for 1 early. You can see Harmon and company trying to chase down here with their own utility.
No way DC's doing this on the eco, bro. Why are they doing this? Crisp, clean luck. Like, this guy's out the smoke alone? Like, what the fuck? Y'all, no way I'm watching this.
Yep.
Of Wardell. So now you've got a recall.
Oh, he did.
Again. This is a 4v3 situation.
Okay.
Wardell in the corner cannot capitalize, but Nanoswarm does come out.
They know he's backside.
Just pushes right on through the paranoia, finds Subroza, koler.
Or just start shooting in the smoke.
And it's just down to Leviathan. Finds a weapon, but affected by the Seekers.
They're gonna lose, dude. Leviathan's gonna win this. Leviathan's gonna win this.
Spike down right in front of him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still a chance.
Very
He's gonna have
patient
dart
here
in
as
5,
Koler
like.
range. Gravity well gets spent. Koler looking to collect. They do see
What's
Leviathan
Koler looking
in the
at?
boxes. Tries to take the wide angle. Has
Oh
Koler,
my
but no.
god, that got scary, dude.
Comes through.
His
DarkZero
teammate was
now
literally
down
shooting at him, and
just
Koler was still
2.
clearing close straight. What the fuck? I was like, oh no.
I have to say, TSM made that a stressful.
Leviathan very well could have won that.
Chip damage done onto the players inside B lobby. I feel like Hayes found some great timing speaking through market, getting that nano swarm down, really putting the pressure on DZ. But it just comes down to
They must be
Koler
using Discord instead of
push
TeamSpeak. No, I'm kidding.
Right up underneath market. It's a couple of big frags, gives DZ a fighting
Dude,
chance
if he's gonna
back into
opt
it. They get
like
2-on-1,
exclusively
they're
on
able to play
Sage, shouldn't
together
he might as well play
perfectly
Jet
on
on
the
this
site.
map?
Get in there, get their 9th round. But again, that was the save out of TSM.
Like I feel like
This
they
is
would
the
just
big
get so
one
much
right
more
here. This
value
is
out of
what
him
they
playing
need
Jet
to
on this
get
map.
to
Like what's the
and of
point?
course, another save out of TSM.
Like Jet is good on
That's
this
exactly
map.
what
Like I
happened
know
here.
he's
This round's worth 2 for DZ. This could get
What?
tied up 11-11 if they find this victory. That's why they're
Wardell
taking the
dislikes
fact they
Jet.
know
There's
how
no way,
important this
bro.
moment is. They're gonna have the
Think you're
op this
funny
time
or
around
something?
for
No,
Screwface
I'm not being. That's not a
offensively. They
joke.
also have his null command. That's the only alt they're gonna have for a round or 2 here. We have
Stop helping them.
Reapers available for TSM. Hayes one off of a lockdown that could be a very powerful retake weapon. And so DZ, what do they want to do here? Again, so much utility with this composition at their disposal to do whatever they want.
AO knife will fuck up Jet knives. That's why. Is that's it? That's
creator.
oh.
Not sure what they're thinking here though.
And you
That's-
know, just
that
on the
makes
other
no
side of the
sense.
foot here for TSM, your conversation has to be relying on the fact that you're going to have some good information here that Leviathan's utility and Odin spam has been finding a lot of damage through B main. So I mean, you have to feel pretty confident defensively that your B setup is finding value. It just comes down to making sure you can convert if you need to eventually have to retake that comes out. I mean, we'll see. This is going to be a conversation that's going to be difficult to have from both sides of the field here. Wardell
Put up
hoping
some
for an
now.
early peek from Harmon, but he's not going to get gifted a free kill here.
I mean, DZ are aware of Wardell playing this position. And look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anderson again using that wall to once again get this aggro
Wait, this
alert.
man is on
Hayes
site. What?
being so
What?
smart. Just playing back, knowing his turret will spot Anderson's commitment, and just plays one under heaven and gets the frag. And now TSM pressing up middle. Harmon only good for 1. Subroza quick to trade.
Bomb
This is
down
great
in
news
this
for
one.
TSM, but that's a big
KO
catch
up
from Screwface.
versus.
It equalizes the numbers
Actually,
yet again.
DZ's in a good spot in
But
this
here's
round
the
still.
big problem for DZ. Yeah, you have a 3-on-3. You have no idea what's going on the map right now. You're still on spawn. You have no idea where TSM are.
And you've lost your biggest information gatherer in Harmon. Koler does have 2 Hawks to play with. Screwface has re-earned the 9th, so there are some tools to try to get some information before you aggress, but there's only 43 seconds on the clock, and you still have to get through Haze.
It's good for them to play spawn. He
Gangsta
probably
Dart
is
will
over
really see
there.
him on the, yeah, it's all stacked right in
Trusting
front of him.
Killjoy this much.
But the Nebulas will be called, and the hit's going to come.
Yeah, those nano swarms are
Someone's about to get melted by the mollies.
Different directions. Oh, Koler taking so much damage before they get away from it, though. Knife comes out, sure, but takes so much heat.
Oh.
That's a big catch on the Haze, however.
No lockdown available anymore.
Yep.
Koler's still getting tagged. Resurrection will come into play.
Holy
He's
shit.
hoping that he can wallbang, but not quite able to.
Zazel, thanks for the prime.
Koler's stuck in hell. Screwface has to find a shot. Sees the cape wiggle. Gonna take a shot into Leviathan. Not gonna find.
Oh, he can't Killjoy ult because the KO ult's going on. That's hilarious.
When is this hit from the back from TSM going to come?
They're waiting for the KO ult to end.
Make a play. The flashes are starting to
Oh
come
my
through.
god,
Here's
this
the
is
defensive lockdown.
hilarious.
Time becoming
It's
a bit
like
of an issue,
a.
though. Ain't
This
gonna
is
hold
like
their ground.
down to the
Someone has
wire,
to
bro.
step forward
Click.
for TSM.
Click.
There's not a lot of time here.
Oh
As they
my
make the run,
god.
we're gonna find nothing. The lockdown doesn't do anything.
That's so funny, dude.
it's
They
one of
had
those
no
things where they
time.
get
Why'd they
stalled
do
out for
that? They
so
just
long.
used their ults and
Part of it is
lost.
The fact that, well, Hayes died and had to get res, but the other part of it, of course, is the null command.
Oh no, dude. No, I feel awake now. I feel awake.
Anything to
Like,
go
I got a
their
second
way as far
win.
as getting that lockdown into position. But at this moment, it's like you want to wait because you want the lockdown to detain players.
Oh, fuck,
but
I
you
hear someone
can't because
outside.
Too much time has already passed for you to play it that way. And so you could tell that they were just really
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
go down early, and not being able to get the lockdown down.
Stop change. We'll check it after, dude. You want me to close the stream right now and check the shop? Like, is that what you want?
But these have been rounds that TSM have done pretty well with, especially in the last couple. So don't rule out anything. I think a lot of people would go ahead and just.
Didn't Riot add a timeout to comp? Yeah, why does ranked not have timeout? It's like they don't believe that people have to pee sometimes and shit. Like what?
Delayed peaks with eco plays through B main. It's all just kind of holding.
They can't even give us like a little timeout.
TSM, all things considered.
Like what is this? It's like bladder discrimination.
Big moment coming up next, you feel. As long as DZ take care of business here, get to 11-11, next round is going to be so critical. Now, with Bang getting this aggressive at middle, things going to be interesting. They're doing a bit of an A stack. They're, you know, using Bang aggressive middle to try to enforce an A stack. A little bit easier. We still have tabs on middle. Ainge, though, aware of this possibility, is being very careful about clearing these corners. They're rerouting their attack over to this B side. And yeah, they're keeping eyes on this, and they allow Bang one. That's it.
Dude, these anti-eco rounds are scarier than the gun rounds. Every time versus eco, they just like get hit. Oh, look, Viper's out wide alone. Okay, okay. I respect it. Mr. Anderson. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Plant that shit.
That will be all for him. Spike will be planted by Koler. Screwface watching the connection. Really, you feel like all the hopes for TSM were dashed as soon as they found Leviathan on site. Yeah, they found him really quick. He wasn't able to hang around for too long for TSM to get their players rotated. Subroza getting a couple of nice little sheriff kills here. All of a sudden, in a 1 versus 2, might be able to even pick up a fallen weapon, but time is running low. They know exactly where he is. He can maybe ult to reposition or fake the reposition. Either way, goes into lobby. It's heard by Ainge and discovered way too quickly. And so that's going to be 11-11, 2 guns carried over for DarkZero, including the expensive operator, so they'll be able to replenish no problem. TSM can buy back up here, yes. But man, does this get tricky. Because whoever, I mean, if TSM loses here, they have to buy all that they can to play for OT. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Meanwhile, there is reserve cash available for DZ.
Okay, we got Astroworld, Islet.
As far as like a
both 1-off Sova.
DZ win in that regard, hands down. They get 2 full gun rounds no matter what here. TSM, they have to be a lot more careful about this next round. They need it to work. If not, they are in such a bad place.
And you have to feel
like thanks for the 5 months.
Is all about how are we going to enable Bang potentially with this Empress? Can we earn Leviathan, Hunter's Fury?
Bippy, thanks for the prime. And there's hella people here. You guys better all follow me on Twitch.
Like you mentioned, not only do ZZ have an opportunity to keep kind of reserving cash,
you know what I'm saying?
But you've got Harmon, who's for sure going to get a Hunter's Fury. You've got Anderson, who's really close to another Viper.
Why does Sen not use timeouts?
No,
well, usually use timeout to like talk to your coach and shit, but like you're like at a loss, or I don't know. You could use timeouts, I guess. We should. Austin G, thank you for the prime.
So, I mean, the momentum is well and truly with DZ at this point.
Only here because shots and ads. Oh. Damn, why am I not spamming ads? Everyone's coming here saying that other people are spamming ads. Like I should be. Fearmeister, thank you for the prime.
They're not giving him a chance, and that's why wardell's repositioning. He's trying to find a new angle, a new.
Yeah, we use timeouts for bathroom break.
Having influencer.
Koler's going to see some information, at least on the Leviathan. Wardell very well could still stay concealed through this. Wardell does want to try to tag through this. Maybe see if he can find an all-drone dart that he can use. Oh, Koler. Well, for a second, if he even peeks an extra inch further, he's done. But does stay alive. We go 5v5. Wardell going to reinforce like in the barrier bomb.
There's a cap on the. No way he got baited by that.
Anderson, what a shot. And he finds a second as well. Wardell holds.
I was like, why didn't he melt the wall in the first place anyway? Huh?
That exact same crack. No one really aware of it. And he's just not done. He's just continuing to tee off. How has this happened?
That was a nice round.
He was going to form that crack? That's a tough
one.
What?
Why did Koler just pull up to the crack like peekaboo?
Unbelievable.
Mushiso, thank you for the prime.
I have to wonder if that's intentional. I don't think it was. I think he just looked to throw a wall down and stall, and then he's like, oh, wait a second. Check this out. But I could be wrong. Maybe that's a thing.
Ainge, nowhere to go. Oh, my goodness.
Bruh.
That is, I mean,
a wall
you
crack.
Can tally that to Wardell doing Wardell things, but that is something different.
No way said, someone said this round is why he could be on stage, though. I mean, they're still like
so
1 round game.
I mean, how do you communicate
down a map? Like the rest of the year is on the line.
Like, wait,
I still feel like if he was on Jet, he would be having more impact. No.
But look,
like I think Jet is just a good character on this map. That's not hating. I'm literally saying like a good Jet player on a good Jet map.
Just makes you remember what Wardell does. In case you forgot, which if you did, I'd question your sanity. But
what a round. TSM needed that too. That allows them to have the full buy in the final round of regulation. and they have the edge. They guarantee themselves overtime. They keep their tournament life alive. Look at Wardell looking for more.
God damn, just pull. Anderson about to pull up on him.
Not this time.
See? Jet, dash away.
Numbers.
Free shot.
It'd be busted if she did.
Imagine.
Ice skates on her slow orb or something.
I don't want to imagine that world.
No.
Big catch for DZ. They get a 5-on-4. They clear out wine. They have full A lobby control.
What do they jiggle peek literally every corner?
Rotating
Beta op shots just like that.
News for them because
Designated bot, thanks for the prime. Volty smells, thanks for the prime.
Yeah.
Get a res?
DZ have plenty of time to back off though.
Yeah. Really, for me, this comes down to can subroza get some.
I mean, they're set up pretty well for this A hit though. Oh.
Get tagged up with the Aldrin, has to back away. Hunter Suri now coming through for Harmon.
Point blank ult. I don't know how I feel about this though.
Completely wide. He's missed the mark.
Oh, he hit him.
Actually, no. Pardon me. He does find.
This is good. Look.
27 seconds to play.
They need a re-hit cat. Yeah. So TSM's rotating around. They think, oh, they're falling back. They're gonna market split. All of a sudden, it's a 4-5v1 on A site. If Leviathan holds this, he deserves
tries to hold their life.
Everything. Okay. Simile, thank you for the T1. Anticlimactic.
Koler finds subroza right away, so this retake is being whittled down before it can even really begin. And there it is. DZ just doing such a great job this round.
Oh, no.
Control so early. I mean, they have all the time in the world.
Nice Venusaur, bro. You gotta brush up on your Pokemon, dude.
TSM eventually has to come off of that heavy A defense. They have to respect mid as a threat. And so when that defense gets lightened up a bit, DZ not only...
I guarantee if he was on Jet, he missed that shot on the jump jiggle. He dashes out. He still plays the round. They don't get out aiming like that.
So well coordinated.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're gonna up, just use Jet.
And here it is. All the pressure.
Right, Blacken, thanks for the 5 months.
They are one
Emily, thanks for the prime.
From being out of the conversation for VCT for quite some time, and they continue what has been a very disappointing year for TSM. DZ have a chance not only to get an upset this time around, but to do it for a chance to get a challenger spot.
Yeah.
It'll be a huge step up for them on their way up the, North American pecking order, I guess you could say. This is a big moment here.
It's an enriched storyline, no matter what way you slice it. That much, I guarantee. Screwface is going to take the gamble by going into the operator. So there will be no flashes for him to use, just one frag. And TSM, who were obviously just as good on offense as DZ were, are going to have an opportunity to start to establish that early, and they do lose.
And ran through the smoke, Molly?
Needs to at least find one, but TSM are just going to back away. They're not even going to fully commit with that elimination.
No, and they still have presence over towards A lobby as well, and they're still keeping tabs on middle, so it's not like they're fully committed to this. They have perfect intel all across the map and the opening pick. They leave the turret behind it, spots DZ's aggression B lobby, so Bang will stick around. Seeing a couple of players there. Koler has to spend so much just to confirm whether they've left or not. Screwface, though, this is a good move, and he's able to get away. That's massive.
God damn. The B hit.
No chance for a trade. Everything
Koler's got to hit this.
Oh. Subroza will give you that information saying, yeah, we don't feel comfortable on this cross. But Ainge is going to be completely paranoid in the back, trying to help themselves out by getting some star placements. The Nebula does get down. But can you actually hold this position while help is still arriving? The answer, no. Bang for 3 in the round. Could just go into the Empress if they want to, which why
Angie not help Koler? Or was he fine?
There it is. The Empress shut down immediately. Anderson looking for more. Not going to find it as Wardell finds the trade. Just down to Screwface. It's going to have to be a 1v3 with the op. Make it now a 1v4 as the res is also earned. Just a bit high off the face. We'll find one. But, I mean, what do you do here? You got a wall in front of you. You got 3 TSM members on the other side. This is looking like this will be 13 for TSM.
He's on flash.
What? Screwface nearly gives himself some parkour help. Not going to happen. TSM take the first in the OT.
Yeah, just doing such a great job getting the early pick at B. Still having presence all across the rest of the map. So they had all their bases covered. They knew they weren't getting flanked. They knew that there was no mid-push going on. Yeah, Screwface able to come in through Catwalk, gets 1 pick with the op to get it back into a 4-on-4, but TSM get a good read of the situation, able to really get control of that B side and just lock it down. Big round for TSM, exactly what they need to stay afloat. Now they just need to close this out here as well. Try to move on to a map 3, otherwise we
honestly, TSM wins this. We're going Icebox, huh?
As the attacking side's been the
attack
favorite side
round
for both these teams so far.
No risky operator pickups this side from either team. Right.
Like DZ always finishes at A.
TSM's defense, it's
I wonder if they'll do like a market split or
pretty
something.
similar to what they were running in regulation, but the difference being really for me, Hazed has turned a lot of his utility up towards the mid-market this time. So that is a little bit unique as far as what we saw from regulation.
Also a neat little double stack kind of high-low play here on this side of the wall that Anderson's been using to try to.
I don't know why your face is
multiple
opping
times.
so
They're
much,
basically
especially in
playing
OT.
the side Anderson wants to use. And they've never faced this high-low peak from TSM. It could definitely catch them off guard as wardell's slowing down the catwalk progression with this barrier.
Again, cat split.
Our cover comes through. There's the wall. Bang not in a position to hold the same spot that you were mentioning. Wardell also affected, but is he affected? Finds two. Subroza
That's
more.
a go
Holds down the trigger,
icebox.
but Anderson ain't able to keep things alive. Now it's just down to one. Not gonna happen. Bang finishes things off, and TSM able to level us at one map apiece with the clean 2 rounds in overtime.
Holy
very
fuck,
scary
dude.
moments for TSM, but they clamp down.
That's so crazy though.
Critical rounds at the end of
Down a
regulation.
map, facing elimination